Now, it's difficult for most people to be at peace with themselves, being calm and relaxed, especially if they are not programmed that way. I spent some of my time in a state of solitude. That gives me the necessary data I need because I think and write. And if you're into thinking and writing, you're going to need idea to start the process. But I don't remain in solitude. I'm still socially active. It's possible for you to remain calm and serene by things that produce disorder and chaos in others, by controlling your mind. There's a phenomenon called aura, A-U-R-A, which is mental atmosphere. You can place yourself in an atmosphere of progress, success, or you can place yourself in an atmosphere of looking at what's wrong, complaining. It's not a matter of external, but internal. It's your attitude. Your thoughts can make you or break you. What most people do is reacting, and they keep attracting things and events to themselves to keep them in that state of reacting. It's a self-fulfilling cycle. The calm person move ahead. They take personal problems without reacting. Forget what's happening in the economy. Forget the depression. Keep your mind focused. Elevate your thinking. As someone once said, I see only my objective. The obstacle must give way. You must understand the mind in depth and know you are operating on sound ground rules if you are to keep moving in that straight line. Stick to what I'm sharing with you right now. Watch this and listen to this every day. And something within you will break free. And you'll be able to see through the obvious and stick to your own perception of any situation instead of relying on what other people feel and think about the matter. You need to have the kind of security to be insecure if you are to gamble for the great end. There are so many things seeking access to your consciousness. That's how it has been and it will always be that way, unless you put the door to your consciousness. Detachment has some connections with certain other qualities, to free yourself from things and possession. For one thing, the successful growing person are more objective than the average person who goes around leaving their subconscious mind wide open. Most people attach themselves to a lot of things that they become subject to it. They keep living their own tiny world, trying to win something. And they form the habit, which is an easy one to develop, of getting, compliment, support, money. They yell that I don't have money, I don't have this, I don't have that. I can't do this, I can't do that. Is it possible to think with the mouth open? I know all this because I used to live this way. You don't actually need others. This is between you and yourself. I know most people will not accept this idea, but it all comes down to the same spot. Another meaning of autonomy is self-decision, acting on your own free will. The decision you make to yourself that this is what I'm going to do, no matter what. Not only that, it's also to be active, being disciplined, instead of letting your mind get tossed all over the place by someone else. To be a strong person instead of a weak person. And this may sound simple and obvious. Understanding it is not difficult, but doing it is something else. I want you to make up your mind. Make a committed decision that I don't care what's going on in the economy, I'm going to win. For God's sake, come to your own decision. Act first. You're responsible for what happened to you. You see, it's all about the mind. It's not what you know that will bring you the results you want. Actually, the things most people will consider as knowing is false, not true. But it's not what you know that will bring you the results you want. It's what you feel, your emotions. You are sitting right there saying, how is this possible? I'll tell you. The part of you that knows things and the part that controls your body are two different parts, but they are one. Your conscious mind is the part of you that knows. It's where all your books are stored. It's also where your intellect is resident. Your decision making. Your conscious mind is also mental and spiritual. Yes, that's true. It's your conscious state. The fact that you know that you have a body is of the conscious mind. You see, without the conscious mind, nobody would have known that the earth existed. The earth exists. Your conscious mind is the part of you that knows, like I said, while your subconscious mind is the part of you that is omnipresent, is everywhere. You see, you can be receptive to someone else's thoughts. This is not something new. You do this all day, but you don't know what you're doing. Your subconscious mind is impersonal. It's completely subjective to what you give it. It's also deductive. It's reasoning deductively. Now, your conscious mind reasoning both inductive and deductive. Your subconscious mind is deductive. While the body you live in is an instrument of the mind. The mind does not reason. And whatever goes on in your mind expresses through your body as a result. Any idea you hold your conscious mind and nourish with emotion, keep feeding it. it becomes subconscious and expresses through your body as a result. It moves you into action to produce results. You see, you can disregard what I'm sharing with you right now, but keep holding the idea in your mind. It won't be up to you to make the decision on it. It will move into form. What you take for granted as being normal will turn out to be strange when you think of it. Too many people don't ever make up their mind, but have their mind made up by TV, salesman, friends, and relatives, instead of being a self-determined person. Have you ever come to think of this? Why do so many people feel helpless, weak, and totally dependent? They are more often prey for predators. They fail to use their imagination. They fail to think. Successful, growing individuals are not people without problems. They are people who have learned to solve their problems. They have learned to think. Only few are willing to take charge of their own life. Not only detach yourself from things, but detach yourself from both past and the future and live in the now. Life exists only at this very moment. You see, your life consists of a little limited number of instances of nows, and to use that number badly is to kill a little bit of your life. It's not necessary you see ahead too clearly. You only need to do the best you can today, and today will take care of the day after. Now, stay with me. You find yourself in circumstance that reflects you. Now, what are you going to do about it? Running away is not the answer. The answer is to first find your place in the whole scheme of things. Discover yourself, your reason for living. Second is establish a high, large, clearly defined goal. Something that will make you stretch to go into that unknown. And the third is to act from there. You see, the thing that really changed the game for me is when I listened to the Renegade recording. And the funny thing is, I'm still listening to that recording. I walk around with a little earpiece, listening to that same recording over and over again. And by repetition, that recording changed my self-image and my whole world began to transform. Repetition is the best way to impress in your mind, your subconscious mind actually, what you want, and it will take care of the rest. Concentration is very important. You see, everyone has two sides. One side wants you to advance, to grow towards self-actualization, as Maslow always calls it, while the other wants to pull you back to old habits. The one you concentrate on, decide what you'll be. Both sides are trying to take control. There's definitely no need for you to complicate the process. There's no need to hurry. The universe operates by laws, and you are subject to these laws. And working in harmony with these laws, you will arrive there in good time without hurrying or rushing. I really want you to get this. Now, I want to thank you very much. This is Victor Anya. I'm back for now.